and the veteran Best in Show when he was 14 years old on the 4th of July. There's a picture of Albert Payson Terhune with Lad, and they just say a pup, but I believe it's Wolf. It's hard to see with the glare on the glass case. And another loving cup. The only mutt, quote unquote, he ever wrote about or owned, supposedly. There was Rex. Sunnybank Sandy. Gray Dawn. A large cup won by Explorer, who seems to have the most number of cups that they have on display here. Book that Terhune wrote an inscription in. It's hard to get this one in focus. Another cup. This one is won by Bruce Sunnybank Goldsmith at a Patterson show in 1919. Best collie in show. This is looks like a watercolor of Sunnybank Sigurdsson, one of Treves' offspring, and Explorer. These three pictures are all of Wolf, though this is not labeled. It looks like Wolf. It could be Lad as well. And then a book written by Terhune. A sermon written by Reverend Edward Terhune, Albert's father, Bert's father, along with a Bible that Bert Terhune gave to his wife, and other books of the type. Looks to be almost like a martini. Shaker or something like that. This was won by Treves, Sunnybank Sigurd. Best Collie in Show, Huntingdon Valley Kennel Club. Date June 10th, it looks like 1922. We have a July 4, 1917, Best Male in Show for Sunnybank Goldsmith, who is Bruce. Novice in Show for Jock, dated Patterson, New Jersey, 1919. On the back there's a number of ribbons. Ribbons, the top row, has to do with showing poultry. And then the bottom ribbons are going into the different dog classes. Again, it's a Patterson show. I think the year is 1917 for all of them. We see ribbons for bitches and whelped puppies. And then here are two small loving cups that Wolf won. He claimed Wolf was a throwback and wasn't a show quality puppy, but here we see two both from Patterson, dated 1918, I believe. (1919). Next to it, it's interesting, they have a device used when you, back in the old days, washed laundry by hand. In order to get ruffles and collars, you had to press it into this metal device like this. I assume it's some Terhune artifact. Won by Explorer, Best Collie and Show, New London Dog Show, July 21st, 1928. See if we can get it to pick up a little better. I need the writing. Doesn't appear to. It's hard to catch this picture, but it's one of my favorites of Terhune surrounded by his collies Grey Dawn, Explorer, and Sigurdsson, and they're obviously expecting a treat. Movie adaptations of a book of all time was Lad a Dog, and this is a picture advertising that movie. And we go down and we see magazines containing Terhune articles. Ribbons. Again, with the glare from the window and the lights, it's hard to pick them up, but they're for various shows. 1920. Looks like they're all from 1920. First prizes. Interstate Collie Club. Picture of one of the collies there at the bottom. I'll have to look it up at home what the which display this is because there's no name on it. And then over the doorway are ribbons that Wolf won, framed with a picture of Wolf. (1919). 1918, a small loving cup won by Bruce. Terhune had Sunnybank money drawn up. Whether this was for when he was gaming with people at his house, I don't know. But it contains the famous motto, or his motto, to win without boasting, to lose without excuses. I think that's up there with his saying that many humans live too long and all dogs die too soon. Display are various artifacts, personal mementos. Can't really make it out, but the lowest item in the left-hand corner is apparently a little gift that his wife gave him of the little leather boxing glove Terhune liked to box. And she says that for over 30 years he kept it on his desk and it was one of his favorite items. Yeah, the Bayonne Bridge dedication. We have in the upper left-hand corner, reverse side engraved to Albert Payson Terhune, an appreciation of generous services. The Judge, Crown City, it looks like, or Ocean City maybe. Kennel Club, Pasadena, California, March 9 and 10, 1923. Oregon Humane Society, the Abraham Lincoln Humanitarian Award, no date. Or as a tag, my husband was very devout, and this little crucifix was a part of him, signed by, or initialed by, Annis. Above that is a coin, dedication of the George Washington Bridge, quote, a memorial to the cooperation between states in 1931. Top right corner, Eichelberger Humane Award, 1931. Then a soldier's collar is all that says. I wonder, though it is leather, I don't know, but they did find things dating back to the Revolutionary War on their property. Terhune liked to look for such artifacts. So I don't know what war that's from or why. And why a soldier would be wearing a collar, I don't know. I bet it says laddie's collar, as in lad. So this is the collar that Lad wore. Just a simple leather collar. Best Collie, 1918. And there we see the bronze likeness of Albert Payson Terhune done by Michael DeNike. The loving cup, I should also say, says Rutherford, 1918. A couple of biographies done of Terhune. Turn out this is a scrapbook someone put together. I'm just going to flip through the pages. Pictures of the property. I don't think this is really going to turn out. There's the lily pond. This is Jackson of Gene.
Still having fun.
Still trying.
Good.
Almost done.
No, that's all right. That's just that I'm trying to get some calls and paperwork done. Oh, gee.
I don't think this part's going to turn out, but I thought I'd give it a try, see if I could get these
that's
pictures.
good. Might as well, huh? Okay, I'll leave you to your fun.
You know the one...
Anyway, I'll think about it, and I'll see if they know.
That's the living room, and then on top is the music room. Then we have his desk. She never disturbed anything after he died, from what they say, because she kept thinking that somehow he would be back. And it was one of his last instructions, apparently, to him not to touch anything. And then this is, unfortunately, what the house looked like before it was torn down. Not a whole lot left at that point. And then here it is just being torn down by a bulldozer. So the stories that it burned to the ground are not true. They did restore the terrace that we've seen when we've been at Sunny Bank, and I have pictures of, and that's the restoration there. This is ribbons. Looks mostly like they're from Patterson, or a good many from Patterson, Queensboro. And there's a picture of Bruce with his pedigree and a medal. At least one of the ribbons I see 1917. And then last we come to this well-known portrait of Terhune with, I believe it is Treve. Again, that's something I'll have to look up. I believe it's either Treve or his son, Sigurd's son.